Hey guys, welcome to another video by Djsprc. I want to take the time today to show you guys how basically to rebuild a differential. It could be from an e-Revo, Summit, pretty much any vehicle will be pretty much close to the same procedure. Right now we do have two from a Summit here. Now these are going to be the same as the e-Revos. Would be the 116, even the 110. It's the same procedures. These guys here has a little bit wear and tear. That's why we're changing everything. Now I don't know if you guys can see it here. Try to bring it a little bit closer. The bearing's gone. It's shot completely. And if you look at this one, it's not too bad. That's why we have all the bearings to be able to do them here. And basically all the parts you're going to need. We're basically rebuilding it completely with brand new casing, ring gears, new screws, and with Diff lube here from Traxxas. Okay, would be perfect. And we'll show you another video how to show any wear and tear on your ring gear and pinion gear. Let's put these guys aside and we'll be right back. Hey guys, and we're back. Now I have all the parts that we need to be able to rebuild this guy here. Let's take a second or two here and physically open this case. Now in this part, don't worry, you cannot mess anything up. All the screws are the same size. Now this guy here is from an e-Revo. You just pop the case. Now you will have a little bit of grease in here. That's a little bit expected. That's a little bit normal. You don't really need to put some, but what I would do is add a little bit of marine grease. Basically repels water and looks great. Now this part here, that's what we're going to rebuild here. You could grab this guy and in the future rebuild it. If ever something happens to your diff, it's an easy swap. Just swap and rebuild the other one later on. Now we're going to put this guy aside. We don't need this guy. Now in this guy here, we're going to pop this gear and discard it. We don't need it, and we don't need the bearing too. There we go. Because we're rebuilding everything fresh. Now let's go to the busy part, let's say. Now I pre-installed the gaskets directly to the gears. I want to remove this one to show you guys. It's the blue O-ring. Easiest way is just insert it on the diff itself. There we go. You're going to take your case. You're going to pop it in the case. Okay. Put it on the side. Same thing for the other one too. I did the same thing. Popped it in first, then insert it in the crown. Now you're going to take the bar here with the pin. You'll see there's 3 holes in it. You just want to use the middle one. Even if you try to pop in the other one, it won't go. Now your spider gears, and you'll see they're like cut in 45 degrees. They go insert from the inside. You don't want it from outside, it won't work. You're going to do both this way here. This is what it looks like. Now you have lockers on the side here. If you look at your case inside here, the way the inside is beveled, they're made to like insert inside. They slide very easy. There's only You could both ways, but you'll see one way is going to be hard to install. I'm going to try to bring it a little bit closer to you guys here to show you. I don't know if you can see it, where the way the gear is made. It's like a flange, on one side is flange, and the other one's like just flat square. Now, basically, what we want is the flange to go inside the diff. Basically, you'll see your flange, you want to insert it towards the gear, both of them. Now that's where a little bit of the tricky part comes in. And you want the two stumps here to face out. We're going to take your diff case. Yep. Install it correctly. And basically you're going to push it down. Turn the other one a bit, the bottom gear. Now, if you can see, everything's turning inside. Just push it down, make sure it stays down. Now, we're going to grab our oil here that I did not open yet. This is the Traxxas one, 30K. It's perfect weight. Now, if you wanted to play the weight ratio, you could. And basically just change her out for a higher content or a lower. Making a mess here. It's always good to have a rag close by. Now let's screw this on top here. Take my side cutters and take your diff. Now make sure to have your gasket close by and your ring gear close by too. Now when you want to fill this guy, you don't want to overfill it. You want it to be able to cover the gears. That's why I'm going in the corner and basically applying pressure. I want to make sure it fills the bottom of it too. Now it's going to be hard to be able to show you guys. Maybe not. What I do is turn it slowly. That way the other gears will bring the fluid down. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe try tilting it a bit, maybe. Now the middle of the diff here has less oil because turning the gears brought it down. I'm going to add a little bit more. And do it again. One thing to remember, you don't want it to fill it too much. If you do fill it too much, it's going to create too much pressure. Now what I do is turn it until I see it stops bringing the fluid down. And we're about there right now. this should be enough. Yeah. Now I'm going to grab my gasket. There's one way to put it in. Then you grab your ring gear, pop it on top, grab your screws, and just try to align it. Grab your screwdriver, and this one wants to be a little bit stubborn. That's where it becomes a little bit tricky sometimes to put your screws in. Now you don't want to tilt it too much for the physical oil or silicone come out. I don't know why this one doesn't want to go in. That should be that I'm not fully aligned. But this one just went in. Let's try it now. There we go. Now what I do, I'll put all four in. We don't need to. As long as you got the crisscross side, let's say here or here, it'll be fine. It's gonna, you could put it on the side, but for the moment I can't because I don't have anything fully tightened up. Now you could use a drill to do this. Just don't over tighten, guys, because if not, what basically is going to happen, you're going to strip your screws, and you don't want that. That means you'll need to change the diff case. And we're almost done here. And here we go. Now basically your diff is done. This you just put it as. Now let's grab the correct bearings here. Insert our bearings in here. Insert that one there too. Basically grab your ring gear. With your Teflon washer right here. Yep. Insert it correctly. Grab your diff. Insert it. Now don't forget to put your bearings there too. Don't do what I'm not doing, forgetting about it. Now there's two different sizes of bearings. There we go. Insert in the gear case. That's perfect. Now, if you wanted to, this is where you could add a little bit of marine grease if you wanted to. You don't need to, but I do. I just don't have it close by me. I'll do it after. And then rebuild your four corners and insert it back in your vehicle. And your diff is rebuilt, guys. If you have any question or any comments, post them down below. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. And don't forget to check my other channel, makeitscalerc. It will be in the bio, the link for it. Enjoy, guys.